Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Outlaw Radio episode number 24. Thank you all for being here today. We're going to actually start with this one instead. Hey, starting soon. No, we're starting right. Hey, everybody, welcome to Outlaw Radio episode 24. If you are new here, it's your first time being here, welcome. I am the Outlaw Adam Knight. I am a professional wrestler here in central Canada based out of Winnipeg, and I have been for 30 years, since 1995. Yes, all of the hair is gray and it's starting to recede and go away, but that's just what happens after 30 years of doing anything. I am primarily a professional wrestler. I am also an independent author and many more things. But what I am right now is a podcaster, or what I like to do is I love to talk about wrestling, writing, pop culture, and more often than not, a little bit about mental health. That's a strange thing, and not something I'm very commonly doing these days, but that's what I planned on when I started doing this channel, but it does seem to be the thing that I keep coming back to more and more. Anyways, again, I am the Outlaw Adam Knight. You can find me at all of my socials in the links below. If you're interested in my merchandise, please do check it out. Go to prowrestlingtees.com. The link is there in the description. I've got 6 or 7 different items available for you there. If you're into books, please go to the links on Amazon to take a look at my books. I have paperback copies, hardcore copies, and of course, Kindle downloads available for all of my urban fantasy novels based here in Winnipeg. Now, obviously, I'd meant to do this live, but I ended up having to record this in advance, so I apologize if the audio's not working too great, but that's all right. We're doing the best we can for that, trying to get the audio going. I do have to set I've got the whole studio set up. I've got to get some sound dampeners. I've got to do a bunch of other stuff. But for right now, I want to get this out of the way just in case I didn't get a chance to do it next week. Next week's a very busy week for me. I did want to talk about, though, I very much want to talk about Anarchy in April 2. Well, that background's annoying, but we're going to leave it there. Anarchy in April 2. Yes. April 24th, this Friday, from the time you're watching, is here in Winnipeg. If you're a professional wrestling fan based in Winnipeg, you want to check out blazeprowrestling.com right now to get whatever tickets may be remaining to this event. We have sold out our previous 6 events. Our last event at the end of February was standing room only. Myself, the Blaze Pro Wrestling Canadian champion, the best goddamn heavyweight in all of Canada, took on TNA's Cody Deaner, and we put on a clinic of a match for that crowd. This month is going to be no different. Anarchy in April 2, you can see my handsome mug right there in the middle with the Blaze Pro Wrestling Canadian title, that damn beautiful belt. And I'm going to be taking on Ohio Valley Wrestling's Erik Darkstorm. Now, Erik Darkstorm is no rookie. He's a well-seasoned veteran, a very large man. And he's promised to come to town and to show me what for, and to try to take the most prized possession in Canadian wrestling away from me. And let me tell you right now, I look forward to the challenge. Some guys in my position, being a 6.5 foot, 300-pound man with all the experience behind me, would be looking for easy pickings. They'd be looking for a night off. They'd be looking for any reason in the world to just coast their way out of this. And let me tell you, that's not me. So when Tony, Uncle Bepsy himself, said, Ohio Valley Wrestling's Erik Darkstorm wants to come to town, and he wants to prove that he's a match for the best goddamn heavyweight champion in Canada, I said, bring it the fuck on. And that's what we're going to do. A heavyweight clash like no other. It's going to be taking place in Anarchy in April 24th, 2026. But those aren't the only matches that are going to be happening. I mean, I am the main event because let's call it like it is. But I've always got people chomping at my heels. And I'm going to look at the list right now. Oh, my goodness. So many interesting things. Yes. Challenging for the number 1 contenders match. Well, I'm assuming the number 1 contender was decided at our previous month's event, No Love Lost in February, as TJ Cannon outlasted the former champion, the Zombie Killer Mentalo, and the up-and-coming stud with the White Snake, who I had defeated back in December, if I may be so bold. But they had a thriller match. TJ Cannon came out on top. But there was a dastardly attack afterwards, apparently. Whitesnake would like another go at it. So since Erik Darkstorm is jumping the queue and he's taking on the Outlaw Dynamite next, they've decided to test the number one contender, to test second generation star TJ Cannon. And he and Whitesnake are going to go one-on-one Friday, April 24th here in Winnipeg. And they're going to have a fight. And I'm sure that whoever comes out of that one still standing, they're going to want a piece of me. And that's usually how it goes. Other exciting matches you can look forward to in this event. I should have got all the graphics up here for you. Sorry, guys. Go to www.blazeprowrestling.com to see all the graphics and to get your tickets now. A heavyweight tag title competition of something I've never seen. Austin Acid has proven to the Boston Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle that he is a worthy man to have as a tag partner. They are going to be taking on the hooded, masked monsters of the Zamils. Zamil Prime and Zamil Beta, along with Little Timmy in their corner. I don't even know what to say about this one. Like, you're not going to get a lot of technical knockdowns and wrist locks. I don't expect to see a lot of arm drags or fancy stuff. O'Doyle himself is 350 pounds. Austin Acid is a wild man. Some sort of, I don't want to call it a, chemist. But it certainly seems to be all kinds of crazy underneath all of that green. And you take on the two masked Zamils. Those guys by themselves, I don't know how anyone ever beats these guys. I mean, like, I can. I'm the best goddamn heavyweight champion in Canada. But these guys don't seem to feel any pain. They don't seem to react to anything. That is going to be a monster of a tag match, if you will. I do know that Blaze Pro Wrestling founder Billy Blaze, the hardcore champion, will be competing for the first time in a few months. Had to take some time off for health reasons. He will be defending his Blaze Pro Wrestling hardcore title in an open challenge. Seems a bit brazen, seems a bit crazy to, not only not be able to determine what a stipulation might be, but to not even know his opponent before the event. That seems ballsy. But Billy is a powerful man. He's a strong man, and he is a crazy man. So whatever he ends up doing and whoever he ends up facing, they're in for a fight. There's no doubt about that. One other match has been announced in advance. Former tag partners, former company man, Reggie Gallagher, is taking on his former tag partner, Corey Diamond, in a lumberjack match. There will be wrestlers all around ringside trying to keep the action contained inside the ring. Since their split a few months ago, Reggie Gallagher has had assistance from his company man TJ Cannon and from Emerson Pritchard, and they have done nothing except beat poor Corey Diamond down and, outnumber him and beat him and lay him senseless. This is Corey Diamond's chance to go one-on-one with Reggie Gallagher and to prove that he can go one-on-one and hopefully defeat his opponent and defeat his former partner. But it's me to keep things under control, but let's be real. You all know a Pierce 6 ball is going to happen at some point. Here's hoping it doesn't affect the outcome of the match. Two other matches have yet to be announced. I expect more information about that in the very, very near coming days. But again, go to www.playlistprowrestling.com. Check out the tickets for Anarchy in April. Make sure you get your tickets in advance. There will probably be very limited ones at the door, if any left over. St. Louis Center here in Winnipeg. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Median Credit Union, Turnbuckle Pad Photography, Supplement King, Toro 427, Pregame Sports Bar, Food Fair, and of course, Fat Phil at the Parlor Tattoos. Thank you for all the work you do for everybody involved in keeping Anarchy in April and keeping Blaze Pro Wrestling at the top of the charts here in Winnipeg. So, shorter episode this week, and I do want to apologize for that. I may go back online and do another supplementary show at some point here, but I wanted to make sure I got at least this one done and taken care of. Blaze for Wrestling has been more than just a wrestling company for me and a place for me to hang my shingle as a veteran pro wrestler. It has been a place where I can share knowledge and share my experience and whatever wisdom I can to those of the next generation, the guys that are going to go behind me when I'm gone. And I'm not saying I'm going anywhere, but 30 years in, I can only be the best goddamn heavyweight champion for so much longer. So, without getting all maudlin, I do want to say this Friday, as of the time you're hearing this, we are going to sell out. We are going to put on the best damn show possible for the hundreds and hundreds of people that are going to be in attendance. You will be able to watch on YouTube afterwards, but there's no better pro wrestling than Pro Wrestling Live. And the team at Blaze Pro Wrestling does our very best to do our very best for you. A shorter show this week. I wanted to make sure I got one in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for leaving comments, for being here after the fact. I should be back live after the event the following week, going into May, whatever that's going to be. I think it's the 29th. Yes, it should be April the 29th. I should be live again. We'll have a new topic. I might even be able to live stream on more than one platform. I suppose just YouTube and TikTok, but we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. Again, I appreciate everybody who shows up every week. Please check out all my links. If you're interested in any of my merchandise, go to prowrestlingtees.com/outlaw. That's down there in the description. You can check out my books. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, paperback, hardcover. Please check out all of the upcoming events I've got coming on. Please go to my Patreon page. I've got a free tier where if you just join, you can get early access, sort of all the stuff that I'm already working on, whether it's my match is going to be from the vault every Monday and what I'm going to be talking about on Outlaw Radio every Wednesday. And so far, that's it. That's all. I'm going to try to grow this community here online, this community here online. And I'd really like you all to be a part of it for what's coming next and what's going to happen in the future. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for showing up each and every week. And have a great day. See you at the show. Anarchy in April 24th, here in Winnipeg. Good night, everybody.